I think there is an inescapable reality that cannot be denied. And that is that the very Arab states that lament the rise of Turkey, that are antagonistic towards Turkey, are the very powers that themselves have inadvertently facilitated Turkey's rise and inadvertently facilitated the soft power that Turkey enjoys today, that has enabled it to challenge the traditional relationships between the Gulf states and the Muslim world, whether that's with Pakistan or with Malaysia. And the reason is simple. Where Turkey is moving more towards Muslim exceptionalism and away from Ataturk secularism, the Arab states are going in the opposite direction, moving away from the Muslim exceptionalism that they once monopolized and moving more in favor of secular ideologies that were clearly rejected in the first free and fair elections in the post-Arab Spring period. Those elections demonstrated that if left to their own devices, the Arab populations tend to lean towards parties associated with ideas of Muslim exceptionalism, whether it's the Islamist or Hizb al-Nur or Arida Sha'biyya, and tend to reject ideas associated with antagonism to Muslim exceptionalism, such as the liberal and secular parties that lagged far behind. In other words, Turkey's assumption of this Muslim exceptionalism has enabled Erdogan to fill the vacuum that these Arab states have left. And the crux of the antagonism of the Arab states is that this allows Erdogan and Turkey to resonate with the very populations that these Arab authorities are trying to control in order to push through the secular reforms as part of a wider appeasement program towards the US, towards Europe and the like. And it's important to understand that for the Muslim public, when they see these appeasement policies, billions being spent by Qatar, by Saudi, by UAE, the largest US military base in Qatar, lobbying Israel to lobby on their behalf to Washington. When they compare that to Turkey leveraging its cards against the US, against Europe, against Russia, investing in Turkish companies, building Turkish companies to extract Turkish resources, all in the pursuit of some sort of independence that allows Turkey to decide its own trajectory, when people compare this idea of Muslim exceptionalism that is becoming embodied in Turkey to the ideas espoused by the Gulf states that have brought the likes of Mariah Carey and Drake concerts and opened relations with Israel, then it doesn't matter if Turkey has an embassy in Israel. Well, the reality is that the resonance with Turkey's Muslim exceptionalism is enough for Turkey to be able to expand in the region at the expense of these Gulf states. And the only realistic way of countering this Turkish expansion for the Arab states is to go back to the Muslim exceptionalism. But the reality is that any U-turn on the trajectory towards secularism that we're currently seeing in the Middle East will result in a clash with Washington, a clash with Europe, and history shows that when there is a clash, Washington in particular is very prone to instigating regime change, even if that means the resulting in assassination of a number of rulers or a number of kings.